All right, so
Raúl también.
somebody else logged in?
Ma'am, ¿qué es la C? X, así, X.
The Z, you can put, you want to change it to Y?
Sure.
Sí.
We're going to focus on addition method today. We were doing a substitution method on Wednesday. But the good thing is it's already Friday today. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this one, and I want to make it the same as the top one. So this one is X, and this one is 3X. So I'm going to multiply this one times 3 to make it the same. Now, in order to get rid of something, it needs to be the same number but opposite sign, right? So if I have 4X, I want a negative 4X so that I can cancel it. Do you
Okay.
understand me?
Sí.
So this is 3X. This is still 3X, the same, but I wanted the opposite so that they can cancel. So I'm going to put a negative.
Okay.
Okay.
And you have to kind of use logic here because nobody's going to tell you what you're going to multiply by. You have to figure it out. Every single problem is different. Your answer, you're going to put it in brace format. Okay? Or you can put it in coordinate format. That's fine. You're going
Okay.
to have two numbers. The number of letters gives you the number of answers. So if you have two letters, you're going to have two numbers as an answer. You have X and Y, so you put X first and then Y. Okay, so then I'm going to multiply that negative 3 to everything on the inside. Remember, when you multiply something to one equation, especially if you're trying to use addition method, you have to multiply times all of them, not just times the first one. It would be negative 3X plus 6Y.
¿No es negative 6 point?
Negative 6Y. Yes, thank you.
Dale. Ya, ya
Is
me
equals
acuerdo.
to negative 30. You good?
Yes.
I'm going to grab this one and I'm just going to put it right here. Ese es el primero. This is the first equation that I have on top. And this is where the addition method comes in. You're going to grab the 3X and the negative 3X are going to cancel because they're opposites and they're the same number. So it's like saying 3 minus 3. So this
Y
is
luego,
0.
negative 15, ¿no? También.
So this is negative 6. ¿Dónde? El
Negative
15.
15.
No, el 15 se queda positive. Nomás lo estoy copiando.
No, yo sé, pero se hace negative 15. Si lo haces subtract.
Oh, sí. Si lo haces subtract, se hace negative 15. And then you're going to divide by negative 5. So your Y
Más
is
son
actually
3.
3.
Está fácil.
This is X and this is Y. This is part of you. You are missing the X now. Now the X is a little bit easier to solve for because you already have the Y. So all you're going to do is you're going to grab one of the original equations, either 3X plus Y is 15 or X plus 2Y equals 10, whichever one you want. So I'm just going to do this one, X plus 2Y equals 10.
Mhm.
And then I'm going to plug in the number that I got for Y. Y is 3. So then 3 times 2 is 6. X plus 6 is 10. Yes or no? Se perdieron.
X plus qué?
Yeah, I get it.
No,
Plus 6.
sí, sí.
El 6 sí. Y lo otro nomás lo pusiste para abajo.
Sí, ese nomás lo puse para abajo y ese nomás lo puse para abajo.
Whenever the y is next to a number, we multiply them, right?
Sí.
Yeah. So 3 lo pones aquí, lo multiplicas por 2 y se hace 6. You multiply times 2, it'll be 6. Right here, this is where you have to solve for X. So then you're going to move the 6. So 10 minus 6 is 4. So X is equals to 4.
Ah.
And your answer is 4, 3.
Está fácil.
You good?
Sí.
Now you kind of use common sense here, because if it gives you a lot of fractions, you don't want to use addition method. But usually it doesn't, so it's a good thing. All right, I'm gonna give you another one. I'm gonna go ahead and erase this. Yes?
Sí.
Okay, here we go.
Ya voy.
Let me use X and Y, it just makes more sense for you.
Is that a 9?
Yes. Okay. Now this one, if you look at 2 and 3, you're gonna have to multiply each one. You're gonna have to multiply both of them to make them the same. So 2 times 3 is 6, 3 times 2 is 6. But
6.
if you look at the Y, I only have to multiply the top part. You see that?
Sí.
Now the Y, this one is 5 and this one is 1. So I can just do this times what number?
5.
5. That would be 5Y, but I want it to be opposite. So then I'm going to put a negative. Negative 5. Because you want to cancel one of the letters. That's the whole point of the systems. You have to cancel one of the letters. In order to cancel one of them has to be positive, the other one has to be negative. Another thing is you could have also used substitution by moving this over. But I think addition method is easier here. So then I'm going to go ahead and multiply. Remember that you're going to have to multiply times everything, not just times that number. So this is negative 10x minus 5y equals 5 times 9 is negative 45. Okay? And then you're going to cancel. Which ones cancel?
The 5s.
The 5s.
The 5s cancel, so that's just nothing. This is 0. So then this is 3 minus 10. That's a negative 7x equals negative 45 plus 17. ¿Cuánto es? 15 minus 7, that's 8.
28.
3 minus 1 is 2. Negative 28. And then I'm going to divide by negative 7. Divide by negative 7. So then this is going to be
4.
4.
Ma'am,
Monday.
Es Y, no es X.
¿por qué le quitó 17 al 45?
Ay, güey. ¿Qué
Es
dice mi
Y,
papá?
no es X.
Es X.
¿Es X?
This X.
La Y se canceló.
Ah, ok.
Este se hace X. ¿Por qué le quité 45 a 17? Because this one is bigger than this one, so you have to subtract.
Oh, ok, ya vi. Perdón.
So then you have 4. So then I'm going to use 2x plus y equals 9. That's my original equation that I got. 2x plus y equals 9. I'm going to grab my original because it's easier to work. It's a lot easier to work with your originals. So then 2x is 2 times 4. What's 2 times 4, guys?
6. No, 8.
8.
8 plus y equals 9.
6.
Ito no yun nada. So that's that.
Doing it mentally.
So what is it, Raul? Don't do mental. Do actual.
Bro. Estoy mirando cámara.
The Y is in it too.
Quita los Ys, ¿no?
La Y la dejas. Mueves el.
X,
El 8.
el 8.
Minus
Uno.
A1.
Hacer
Bring
one.
down the Y.
Pues ya te dije.
No sabía.
Está laggy para mí, cámara.
So your answer is 4-1. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording, but I'm going to give you more examples.
Okay, ya está recording.